What if I told you that some of the healthiest foods on the planet could actually be harming your body? Sounds crazy, right? We've all been told to eat our greens, drink our tea, and load up on healthy protein. But here's the shocking truth. Even the most nutritious foods can turn against you when consumed in excess. Today, we're uncovering 9 surprisingly dangerous healthy foods that millions of people eat every day without knowing the hidden risks. Some of these might be sitting in your kitchen right now. So stick around because number 7 is gonna blow your mind. Let's dive in.
First up, we have soy. If you're vegan, vegetarian, or just health conscious, you've probably embraced soy as your go-to plant-based protein. Tofu, soy milk, edamame, these are staples in healthy diets worldwide, and for good reason. Soy is packed with protein and contains isoflavones that help fight age-related diseases. But here's what they don't tell you on the package. Soy contains dangerously high levels of cadmium, a toxic heavy metal. The soy plant is like a sponge. It absorbs massive amounts of cadmium from soil and fertilizers. Now, you might be thinking, so what? A little metal never hurt anyone. Wrong. Chronic exposure to cadmium can cause your bones to become brittle and can seriously damage your kidneys. And here's the kicker. Processed soy products like veggie burgers and soy hot dogs are the main culprits. So if you're eating these every day thinking you're making a healthy choice, you might want to reconsider it. The takeaway? Enjoy soy in moderation and stick to less processed versions like edamame or tempeh.
Next, let's talk about tea. Whether it's your morning green tea or an evening chamomile, tea is often considered one of the healthiest beverages on the planet. It's loaded with antioxidants, and green tea specifically contains EGCG, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. Sounds perfect, right? Well, not so fast. Tea contains fluoride, which the tea plant absorbs from the soil. Now, you've probably heard that fluoride is good for your teeth, and in small amounts it is. But here's what most people don't know. Excessive fluoride consumption can lead to some serious health problems. We're talking neurological issues, bone and joint pain, and even reproductive problems. Think about it. If you're drinking 3, 4, or 5 cups of tea a day, that fluoride starts to add up quickly. Does this mean you should stop drinking tea? Absolutely not. Just be mindful of how much you're consuming. Maybe alternate with herbal teas that contain less fluoride, or simply cut back to 2 cups a day.
Number 3 might surprise you. Cruciferous vegetables. Yes, we're talking about those superstar veggies like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, and collard greens. These are the vegetables your doctor tells you to eat more of, and for good reason. They're loaded with fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and special enzymes called glucosinolates that actually protect your DNA. So what's the problem? These vegetables contain substances called goitrogens. And what do goitrogens do? They disrupt the production of thyroid hormones. Your thyroid controls your metabolism, energy levels, and so much more. Consuming too many goitrogens can lead to thyroid disorders, which can throw your entire system out of whack. Brussels sprouts, kale, and collard greens are the worst offenders here. But here's the good news. Boiling these vegetables significantly reduces the goitrogen content. So if you're eating massive kale salads every single day, consider switching to cooked kale instead. Your thyroid will thank you.
All right, number 4, almonds. These crunchy little nuts are everywhere, in trail mixes, almond butter, almond milk, you name it. And they're genuinely healthy. They're packed with protein, fiber, vitamin E, B12, and essential minerals like magnesium and copper. But almonds have a dark side. They contain something called phytate, or phytic acid, which is classified as an anti-nutrient. Wait, an anti-nutrient? What does that even mean? Basically, phytate blocks your body's ability to absorb important minerals like zinc, iron, and calcium. So you could be eating a mineral-rich diet, but still developing deficiencies because the phytate is preventing absorption. Over time, this can lead to imbalances that affect everything from your immune system to your bone health. The solution? Soak your almonds in water overnight before eating them. This simple trick helps remove a significant amount of phytate. Your body will absorb way more of those beneficial nutrients.
Let's move on to number 5, brown rice. For years, nutritionists have told us to choose brown rice over white rice, and they're not wrong. Brown rice contains the outer bran and germ layers, which are naturally packed with fiber, manganese, and other nutrients that white rice lacks. But here's the disturbing truth. Brown rice also contains inorganic arsenic. Yes, arsenic, the poison. The rice plant absorbs arsenic from contaminated soil and water, and because it's stored in those outer layers that make brown rice healthy, we end up consuming it. White rice has these layers removed, so it actually contains less arsenic. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Long-term exposure to arsenic has been linked to various cancers, heart disease, and diabetes. Now, you'd have to eat a lot of brown rice to be in serious danger, but if you're eating it multiple times a day, every day, you might want to diversify your grain intake. Mix it up with quinoa, millet, or yes, even some white rice occasionally.
Number 6 is a true superfood gone wrong: spinach. This leafy green is considered one of the healthiest vegetables on the planet. It's absolutely loaded with vitamins, minerals, carotenoids, and powerful antioxidants like quercetin and zeaxanthin. Pop, I was onto something, right? Well, sort of. Spinach contains high levels of oxalate, a chemical compound that binds to minerals like calcium in your body. When oxalate and calcium bind together, they form crystals. And where do these crystals like to hang out? In your kidneys. That's right. Eating too much spinach can significantly increase your risk of developing kidney stones. If you've ever had a kidney stone, you know it's one of the most painful experiences imaginable. So if you're throwing spinach into every smoothie, salad, and meal, you might want to rotate in other greens like lettuce, arugula, or chard. Give your kidneys a break.
Now for number 7, and this one shocked me. Chicken breast. This is the go-to protein for bodybuilders, dieters, and health enthusiasts everywhere. It's lean, low in fat, high in protein, and packed with vitamins and minerals. What could possibly be wrong with it? The problem is something called AGEs, advanced glycation end products. These form when protein and fat combine with sugar in your bloodstream. And guess what? Chicken breast, especially when cooked at high temperatures, is loaded with AGEs. Why should you care? Because AGEs accelerate the aging process. They damage your cells, contribute to inflammation, and have been linked to serious diseases like Alzheimer's and diabetes. The higher the cooking temperature, the more AGEs are produced. So that charred grilled chicken breast you love, it's creating more AGEs than gently baked or poached chicken. The solution is simple. Use lower cooking temperatures and consider marinating your chicken in acidic ingredients like lemon juice or vinegar, which can reduce AGE formation.
Number 8, beef liver. Now, this one isn't as common as the others, but it's gained popularity in health circles lately. And for good reason. Beef liver is an absolute nutritional powerhouse. It's packed with protein, vitamin A, B12, copper, iron, and choline. In fact, it contains so much of these nutrients that herein lies the problem. Too much vitamin A can be dangerous. We're talking about increased intracranial pressure, which in extreme cases can lead to coma and even death. And copper? Overdosing on copper is rare, but can also be fatal. A single serving of beef liver can contain several times your daily recommended intake of these nutrients. So if you're eating it multiple times a week, you're playing with fire. Limit beef liver to once a week maximum, or even once or twice a month. Your body will get the benefits without the risks. Finally, number 9, lemon water.
This trendy health drink has taken over Instagram and health blogs everywhere. It's hydrating, contains vitamin C and antioxidants, and makes plain water more interesting. So many people start their day with a big glass of lemon water. But here's what nobody's telling you. Lemon is highly acidic, and prolonged exposure to this acid can seriously damage your tooth enamel. Once enamel is gone, it doesn't grow back. You're left with sensitive, cavity-prone teeth for life. And if you have any mouth sores or ulcers, lemon water will irritate them and slow down healing. If you love lemon water, use a straw to minimize contact with your teeth and rinse your mouth with plain water afterwards. Better yet, don't sip on it all day long. Drink it quickly and be done with it.
So there you have it. 9 healthy foods that can actually harm you when eaten in excess. The key takeaway here? Balance is everything. Even the healthiest foods on the planet need to be consumed in moderation. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening health content. And drop a comment telling me which food on this list surprised you the most. I'll see you in the next one.